comes to public sector staff in particular, sometimes they will get targeted on social media by virtue of their job or the organization that they work for. We know how difficult it is to get content removed from the social networks when you make a direct complaint. Is there anything that can be done from a legal perspective?
Yes, it depends on whether it's harassment or if it's defamatory or if, and so obviously the defamation is the civil aspect of it. I think, if you're tweeting from an official account and you have a particular role within that organization, unfortunately, you have to learn that this is part and parcel of the job. If it becomes particularly pernicious and nasty, then you need to take action. And actually, in this new online harmful communications, I'll give it its proper title, Harassment and Harmful Communications Act, there is a new provision where if somebody publishes or distributes any threatening or grossly offensive communication about another person, that's considered to be harassment, and it's become a new crime, if you like, and it is prosecutable. Again, the problem with that is that you need to make a complaint to the guards and that you need to make sure that it's followed up on. In my experience, the guards don't always have the resources and the time to deal with issues like this. But I think you then need to get your organization behind you at a very high level to make sure that action is taken. Now, there are other things you can do. You can block the person who is trying to post these nasty comments. That would be the first thing I would try to do. I'd be looking at things like having terms and conditions of use on your sites, and then using them to be able to enforce offensive language, racist commentary, things like that, gender-based comments, all of that kind of stuff that that can be considered to be particularly nasty. They don't even have to be nasty, but the reality of it is there has to be a certain level of nastiness, unfortunately, before action will be taken. I think we will see it coming through the courts shortly enough, because it is very all-pervasive out there. So hopefully it'll start to filter through. This law only came into being in January 2021, so it's still hot off the presses in terms of laws. So, it will take time.